video that you say you didn't watch. Okay, so our aim today, as I told you last week, we have filled this table, right? This column, coordination number. We have done actual number of cells. You can't see the cursor, sorry. We have done coordination number, correct? So we have done an actual number of sphere within a unit cell. So today I will let you watch one more video to recap back. So that video is posted last week in the Google Classroom. So please look at it. All right. So today your job, as I mentioned to you, each one of you will take one unit cell, correct? So there are 4 of you. Are you ready? So please show how do you get the packing density value calculated here. All right. So when you do your write-up here, make sure you do it authentically here. It's all your own work and effort, right? So whatever you write in there is your own effort. Are you clear? Even though we are discussing it together, the way you present it will be entirely on your own preference here. Follow or not? So let's look at the video. All right. Let's hope you have a better. Can you hear the sound? Can you see the video now, Eng?
Travel within a crystalline solid.
Can you see the video?
Yes.
Can hear? Other audio?
Got
audio? Okay.
See the particles, atoms, ions, or molecules arranged in a regular array.
I play again. Wait. All right.
If you could travel within a crystalline solid, you would see the particles, atoms, ions, or molecules arranged in a regular array. Here, the spaces are greatly exaggerated, but in reality, the particles are packed close together. The unit cell of a crystal structure is the smallest portion that defines the structure. Stacking unit cells next to each other in all 3 directions gives the structure. Many elements and simple compounds have unit cells from the cubic crystal system. Let's examine the 3 types of cubic unit cells. All cubic unit cells have particles at the corners of a cube. The simple or primitive cubic unit cell has particles at the corners only. In reality, the particles lie as close to each other as possible. Note that the particles touch along the cube edges, but not along a diagonal in the face or along a diagonal through the body. By slicing away parts that belong to neighboring unit cells, we see that the actual unit cell consists of portions of the particles. When the cells pack next to each other in all 3 dimensions, we obtain the crystal. If we fade the others out, you can see the original group of 8 particles within the array and the unit cell within that group. We find the number of particles in one unit cell by combining all the particles' portions. In the simple cubic unit cell, 8 corners, each of which is 1/8 of a particle, combine to give 1 particle. A key feature of a crystal structure is its coordination number, the number of the nearest neighbors surrounding each particle. In a simple cubic array, any given particle has a neighboring particle above, below, to the right, to the left, in front, and in back of it for a total of 6 nearest neighbors. The body-centered cubic unit cell has a particle at each corner and one in the center, which is colored pink to make it easier to see. With full-size spheres, you can see that the particles don't touch along the edges of the cube, but each corner particle does touch the one in the center. The actual unit cell consists of portions of the corner particles and the whole one in the center. 8/8 give 1 particle, and the one in the center gives another for a total of 2 particles. In this tiny portion of a body-centered cubic array, you can see that any given particle has 4 nearest neighbors above and 4 below for a total of 8 nearest neighbors. The face-centered cubic unit cell has a particle at each corner and in each face, which are colored yellow here, but none in the center. The corner particles don't touch each other, but each corner does touch a particle in the face, and those in the faces touch each other as well. The actual unit cell consists of portions of particles at the corners and in the faces. 8/8 at the corners gives 1 particle, and half a particle in each of 6 faces gives 3 more, for a total of 4 particles. In this tiny portion of a face-centered cubic array, notice that a given particle has 4 nearest neighbors around it, 4 more above, and 4 more below, for a total of 12 nearest neighbors. Stacking spheres shows how the 3 cubic unit cells arise. Arrange a layer of spheres in horizontal and vertical rows. Note the large diamond-shaped space among the particles. Placing the next layer directly over the first gives a structure based on the simple cubic unit cell. Those larger spaces mean an inefficient use of space. In fact, only 52% of the available volume is actually occupied by spheres. Because of this inefficiency, the simple cubic unit cell is seen rarely in nature. A more efficient stacking occurs if we place the second layer over the spaces formed by the first layer, and the third layer over the spaces formed by the second. That simple change leads to 68% of the available volume occupied by the spheres and a structure based on the body-centered cubic unit cell. Many metals, including all the alkali metals, adopt this arrangement. For the most efficient stacking, shift every other row in the first layer so the large diamond-shaped spaces become smaller triangular spaces, and place the second layer over them. Then the third layer goes over the holes visible through the first and second layers. In this arrangement, called cubic closest packing, spheres occupy 74% of the volume. Note that it is based on the face-centered cubic unit cell. Many elements, covalent compounds, and, as you'll see in the next 2 examples, ionic compounds adopt cubic closest packing. Sodium chloride adopts the sodium chloride.
So guys, now can I check? You can hear the audio, correct? Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So this is clearer so that we have a recap back. All right?
Yes.
Yep. All right. So let's get this filled up again. So last week we were looking at here. So coordination number, let's go one by one. Simple cubic as the illustration given to you here. Recall back this slide I give to you. All right. So this is the 3 types of cubic cell. This is SC. Simple cubic. All right. This is a
You're showing different screens, is it?
Oh, you can't see. Oh, okay. Wait. Hang on. Yeah. Thank you. It's like that. I let you watch that FCC, the HCP as well. Is that okay? We watch through YouTube, then we come back to the entire scene. Watch the HCP, all right?
Yeah, but when presenting the video,
yeah,
do you mind mute audio?
Play all the video one shot here. Thank you.
The vast universe.
Close packs.
When playing the video, do you mind muting your mic?
In this module,
Sorry, come again?
you will learn
When playing the video, do you mind muting your mic? Because your mic got make echo.
Oh, echo. Okay.
But the video can leave it on.
You can hear lah, but then okay.
Yeah. Or just mute your mic.
Yeah, I know. Thanks that's one.
Sure.
Okay.
constituent particle close pack structure. In this module, you will learn how the constituent particles of solids are packed to form a hexagonal close pack structure. Close packing in one dimension. Let us begin our study by considering the constituent particles of solids as hard spheres. In the close packing in one dimension, the particles are arranged in a row touching one another. In this arrangement, each particle is in contact with 2 adjacent particles. Hexagonal close packing in 2 dimensions. In the hexagonal close packing in 2 dimensions, one row of close packed particles is placed above the other in such a way that the particles of the second row fit into the depressions of the first row. Similarly, a third row is placed above the second one such that its particles fit into the depressions of the second row, and so on. This forms a close packed layer of particles in which the particles of the first row are aligned with that of the third row, and the particles of the second row are aligned with that of the fourth row. In such a layer, each particle has 6 immediate neighbors. If the centers of the 6 immediate neighbors of a particle are joined, a regular hexagon is formed. Therefore, this kind of packing in 2 dimensions is called hexagonal close packing. In the hexagonal close packing, very less empty space is left. The empty spaces left are triangular and are called voids. Hexagonal close packing in 3 dimensions. In the hexagonal close packing in 3 dimensions, one hexagonal close packed layer is placed over the other in a manner that the particles of the second layer cover the depressions present in the first layer. As a result, the particles of the first and second layers are aligned differently. Now, at some places, the particles of the second layer cover the triangular voids of the first layer. At such places, a new type of void is formed. This void is surrounded by 4 particles and is called a tetrahedral void. Alternatively, at other places, the triangular voids of the first layer coincide with that of the second layer. At such places, a new type of void is formed. This void is surrounded by 6 particles and is called an octahedral void. The third layer is then placed over the second layer, covering its tetrahedral voids. The particles of the third layer in this case are exactly aligned with that of the first layer. So, if the first layer is A-type and the second layer is B-type, the third layer will again be A-type. This pattern repeats in the subsequent layers and is called AB-AB packing pattern in 3 dimensions. The structure resulting from this packing pattern is called a hexagonal close pack structure. Coordination number in a hexagonal close pack structure. In a hexagonal close pack structure, each particle remains in contact with 12 particles. This number that determines the number of particles in close proximity is called coordination number. So, in a hexagonal close pack structure, the coordination number is 12. In this module, you have learned, in the close packing in 1 dimension, the particles are arranged in a row touching each other. In the 2-dimensional hexagonal close packing, the particles of one row are placed in the depressions of the other row. When 2-dimensional hexagonal close pack layers are placed one above the other in AB-AB packing pattern, a hexagonal close pack structure is formed. The number that determines the number of particles in close proximity is called coordination number. It is 12 in the case of a hexagonal close pack structure.
All right, yeah. Okay, let's go back to our slide, our lab manual here. Any question from the 2 video?
No.
All right. So it was posted last week. So if you have time, look at it again in the classroom. I think it is quite straight to the point here, right? So I mean the video was quite straight to the point. Okay, so let's look at your lab manual. So let's go back to what we are here for. All right, so this is what was shown to you earlier on. The last week we have this, right? So simple cubic coordination number. Anyone? Can you recall? Anybody? Can you answer? Guys, anyone?
Miss, see, the packing density is actually the percentage, right?
Of space use, yes.
Wait,
Mm.
because my file corrupted, I'm finding my notes.
It's okay.
It's corrupted. So
This is Desmond, right? Let me see who is talking there.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So Faris, have you done your part there?
Is simple cubic 52%?
Yes, correct. 52%. So Desmond, yours can hold. Hang on. Faris, you're doing what? Body center cubic, is it? I didn't assign to anyone any particular crystal structure here, but at the end of the day, we have to do all four. Okay. Yining, what do you do? Yining, what do you try on? Oh, sure, no problem there. Yiheng, what do you do? Yiheng, are you here?
Yeah.
Which structure do you choose?
I choose the hexagon.
HCP.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. For D, what do you choose? Hello, for D, are you here? For D?
I think it's BCP.
Okay, you're doing BCC. So
BCP.
yes, because last week I didn't assign anyone to do any structure. So in fact, all four structure you will do it on your own later here. So I will show you anyway. But you have to show me what you have done so that at least I see some interaction between you and me lah. All right, is that okay, Desmond? Don't worry. If you can't find your file, it's okay. It's absolutely fine here because it's the second week of the lab session here. All right.
Okay.
So, yes. Okay, so let's look at here. Now, guys, can you give me answer? Coordination number, simple cubic. What's the answer? Recall back.
6.
All right. Body center cubic. 8.
8.
All right.
12.
Face center cubic.
12.
12. Why? Do you know why? Because our friend.
Closed plane.
Yes, correct. So these two crystal structure are formed by close packing. The only difference is the way you stack up the plane, which is closely packed here. Remember the 9 ping pong balls? For FCC, we stack it by A, B, C, A, B, C. By now, you should be well versed. I'll cover this in the lecture tomorrow. If it's HCP, it's A, B, A, B. This is a very important topic. Are you clear? So make sure you are able to solve all these calculations on your own. And then if you have any queries, you can always ask me. All right. So going back to your simple cubic. Now this is coordination number. A recap back. Freddy, define coordination number. What do you mean by coordination number? The short form is CN. Yes, Freddy, what's the definition for coordination number? Freddy, are you here? Freddy?
Yeah.
What's the definition for coordination number?
Atoms that surrounding a center.
Now the keyword when you answer my paper in the final exam, you must have keywords here because this paper is mostly description. All right. So what you have here is the nearest. That's one. What's the keyword? Neighboring. Or if you write neighbor, you write in close proximity. Just now the YouTube has the word close proximity here, right? All right. It's actually the number of number of nearest neighboring atoms, okay, that are in direct contact with one particular atom in the unit cell. So you must choose the right atom to see, to view. Otherwise, you will have difficulty to find the coordination number. So once you choose the right atom, for example, you can see from here. So if you choose the corner atom for simple cubic, there's no other choice to choose, right, except for the corner atoms at the simple cubic. In the simple cubic, there is 8 corners, Every single corner, there's one atom, correct? So what you can see from here, there will be another unit cell at the adjacent side here. All right, so basically there's one more here at the top, and it goes on and on here. So if you talk about your atoms at this corner here, it is having close proximity to atom 1, 2, there's one more here, 3, 4, 5, and one more at the back here, 6. Are you clear? So therefore you get the coordination number for simple cubic is 6 here. Follow? All right.
Yeah.
So for a body center cubic BCC, all right, the best atom to look for to define coordination number is definitely not the atom at the corner of the cube here, because you can't view it as a whole here, but the one in the body of this unit cell. This is a inside the center of this unit cell here, there's one whole body, correct? One whole atom. So this atom is actually, if you see in here, this diagram is clear cut. It is touching how many atoms as neighbor in close contact, direct proximity here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it okay? Can, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Faris, are you following? All right. Okay, thank you. So what you have here, now the next one here, the FCC, the phase center cubic. Now, guys, are you going to choose the best atom to view coordination number? Definitely, you will not use the corner atom again. So the best is to use what? There's only two choices of atom, either the one at the corner of the cube or the one on the face. There are 6 surfaces on the cubic. So you can only choose this atom on the surface or the atom at the corner of the cube here. So which is the best here? So let's choose the face here. All right. So if I'm looking at this atom here, so can you see? Look at here. All right. Now this is my atom in the center of this particular face. Is correct? Is this the same atom as what I'm having here? This one, our friend here. Are they same? All right. So you can see in close proximity, touching to it, neighboring, nearby of this atom. How many surrounding it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking at this particular plane only. So you see at the back belakang is 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct? It's touching one. All right. And then you don't forget this is a 3D. So there will be another 4 more coming out, which is the same position as 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually this is 4. How many of them? 3 planes there. So it's going to be 12 here. Follow? Guys? Can or not? All right. So let's go back to here. This is all 12 here. All this must be known. Very important. All right. So now next one. This is another important part. You have to show all the calculation in the table. It's not for you to fill in the number. You can actually expand the table in your report writing, because this is a straightforward report. It's nothing complicated here. Just that you need to do some extensive calculation. Show as elaborated as you can here if you want to score high. Follow? So look at the rubric. The rubric will guide you. You aim for rating 5 or 4. All right. So let's look at here. Now, here there are questions asking you, if I look at one unit cell, so how many atoms are there in one unit cell, particularly here, am I using? All right. So you can see from here, if you look at in general context here, now this is a simple cubic. So by right, if you want to look at it here, are you using 8 atoms or so-called 8 ping pong balls to form a simple cubic SC? In the video, it shows you, no, you actually don't use 8 atoms to form one unit cell here. You actually have what you have here. Recall back the video, the first YouTube video, right? You actually have only for each of the corner atom here, only a fraction of 1/8 is being used, because this is shared by another unit cell, this is shared by another unit cell. So you can't see in here clearly, but you can see in this diagram. This is a very clear diagram. So when you look at cubic unit cell here, only 2 things to look for. If it's simple cubic or BCC, always look at the atom at the corner of the cube. All right. If it's FCC, there's one more extra atom. Where is it found? On the surface of the 6 surfaces of each of the unit cell of the cube here. Follow? Are you clear? So this either you consider the corner atom of the cube or the face center atom of the case here is FCC, because in BCC and SC they don't have any atom on the surface of the cubic here. Follow? So what you have here, can you see if I look at this corner atom, how many unit cell is sharing this particular atom at the corner? It is actually 1 unit cell, 2 unit cell, 3 unit cell, 4 unit cell, 5 unit cell, 6 unit cell, 7 unit cell, 8 unit cell here. So you can see to form one small unit cell here, individually here, I don't actually use 8 atoms, I only use one fraction of 8 here of the corner atom here. And we know that how many atoms are there in total for a cube, which is the corner atom here. There are 8 corner atoms here. So therefore, 8 corner atoms available in one single unit cell. This is called unit cell. Unit cell is the simplest, most basic construction of the repeated pattern or arrays in the crystal structure. Right? So this gives rise to one atom. Now in the YouTube video, they use what? Remember, what did the YouTube video use? They use one particle. They use the word particle. Particle is the same as atom because atoms are also particle here. Right? It means you use one ping pong ball. So if you want to form your friend the simple cubic, you only need to use one ping pong ball to form this particular unit cell. All right. So let's look at here. How do we fill up the value? So it's going to be 1/8. I just repeat times 8 equals to 1. All right. So the same thing goes to your body center cubic. If you look at your body center cubic, we do have the corner atoms as well, similar to simple cubic. So what we have here, we will expect it to be using the corner atom here, 1/8 of a fraction, but I have 8 atoms for one single unit cell because there are 8 corners, all right, it's equals to 1. And then what I have here, this whole atom in the body center cubic here is not shared by any unit cell, it's inside the unit cell individually here. So this is a whole atom on its own here. So this gives rise to 2 atoms or 2 particles or 2 ping pong balls. So if you want to form BCC, you only need to basically use 2 ping pong balls or 2 atoms. So going back to here, this is the working step I showed you last week. 1/8 times 8, put bracket plus 1 equals to 2 atoms. So in actual case, to use a unit to form a unit cell here, the number of spheres refers to atom. Remember I told you last week, spheres, atoms are represented by ping pong balls because they are sphere, they are rigid, and they are solid here. Right? So I only use 2 atoms or 2 spheres or 2 ping pong balls or 2 particles. All right. So for your FCC, go back to this diagram. So this is your FCC. Recall back. Also, because it's a cubic formation here, you will have corner atoms. So we will have 8 corner atoms, but because of it being shared by 8 other unit cells, only a fraction of 1/8 is always used. So this gives rise to 1. Right? So on the surface of the FCC, there's 1 atom in the center. That's why it's called face center cubic. Face center cubic means on the face of it, in the center, there's 1 atom. So this atom here is similar to the one that you see in here. Recall back. So it's not wholly on its own here. It's actually shared by 2 unit cell adjacent to it. So only half of the atom goes to here, half of the atom goes to here. Follow? So at any time to form a FCC here, you only use 1/2 of the surfaces of the atom. And how many are there? There are 6 atoms on the cubic because there are 6 surfaces. So this is equals to 3. So in total, if you want to form FCC, the actual number of sphere, the actual number of atoms or ping pong balls you use is actually 4. So in your write-up, you have to show, you can use either table or you can use anyhow to show the detailed calculation here so that you can score high marks here. Are you clear? Can you follow me? Guys?
If I put
Yeah?
calculation using the photo put in table can, right?
Yeah? Can,
I
but
try to
first,
fit in.
sorry, come again?
I try to fit in because quite big.
Oh, you can resize or
Yeah.
you can use equation. Equation. Do you all know how to use equation, guys?
Yeah, but it's quite difficult for me using equation on iPad lah.
Yeah, of course, yes. Understood. All right. So if you find that it's tough here, then you can use your handwriting here. I'm okay with that. You can use handwriting. Make sure it's is clear and neat, so that
Yeah.
when you capture, because sometimes image when you capture is a bit blur, so you capture the best.
prefer in PDF.
Yes, correct. Okay, I leave it to, and then when you draw all this, you see, it asks you to sketch, So sketching, I do allow you to use either the paints, or you use CorelDRAW, or you use AutoCAD if you're well versed. You learn AutoCAD before, right? So if you sketch them as in any structure that you see, you can either use software, or you can use your hand drawing. I'm okay with that here. Hand drawing is acceptable. So what you do, I told the other 3 classes here, if you have the coin, use the coin and trace the outline of the coin, and then you can actually use different color as well. I leave it to you. As long as it is neat and the work is presentable. Follow? Can?
Yes.
Guys?
Yes.
Thank you. Ask me anything, because I do not know what difficulty you're facing here. All right. So this is the sketching part, So if you can do whatever way that you find that you are comfortable with here. Make sure at the end of the day the question are answered. All these questions have marks. Please make sure you answer the question there. So basically, you see here, I've shown you all these working step, right? This is what we discussed last week, what I show you on this table is actually answering the question here. Do you realize that, guys? Hello, anyone here? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So you can see they're asking you, okay, all right, how many sphere are you using for SC, BCC, FCC, and HCP? So it's the same thing as what I've shown you in the calculation over here. All right, it's just that here I show you together with the together with this slide, right? And together with the YouTube that I show you earlier on here, because the YouTube video was not given to you last week. So today
So Miss, when finding reference for the report, right? The reference is for the questions or for the theory?
You can use similar references, because you see your introduction, which is a theory, should go hand in hand with leading you to answer your question as well. So that you
So when writing the theory, right, we need to write our own way of theory, or we just copy from the reference?
You don't actually copy, you comprehend it and then you extract. So
we need to write back our own.
I want to remind you, yes, guys, do not duplicate your work. That means whatever you write in your introduction or your theory or your background, do not give it back to me as in the answer here. Do you know what I mean? Because you are doing double the work here. So whatever you present in your theory or your background here must reflect the objective. So the question here leads to further details of the understanding of the lab discussion here. Follow?
So when reading the questions, right, we need to copy the question or just write straight away?
I leave it to you. If you find that, make sure it's in sequential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is sequential here, and there's no short answers or long answers here. It's up to you how you want to present your answer. You can do it 4 ways. 1, illustration. 2, writing in text. 3, formula, equations, and 4, you can give it to me combination of all 3 here. Are you clear?
Okay.
Can make sure.
So when writing our theory, we can use the theory from the lab manual as reference also, right?
Oh, that is a very good question. Is it Desmond? Desmond, are you? Were you? Is it you? All right. So, does it make sense to you if I give you something and give it back to me here?
No, but we like extract a bit.
I believe there are more than enough references you can use rather than pick whatever I've given to you here. Because this one here is very, very fundamental, very little only. So if I were you, I would write entirely, not to extract anything from the manual. The only thing I allow you to extract from manual is your objective only. Fair? All right? Because it defeat the purpose. It's like I give this to you, the theory you give back to me here. So it is a little bit strange here. Thank you for your question, Desmond. Thank you.
So as the discussion is not something like we need to write our own.
Come again, sorry. I cannot hear you.
Discussion, yeah, we need to say with our group members, or each member is different for discussion.
You have the same context here, but then the write-up will be different. Discussion will be different. Yes. Each one of you will not write the same way as in your friend here, but then you can see the way the final answer is 6, 8, 12, 12. All these are the same value here, but how you present the calculation.
For the discussion, the below one, you say to discuss your results. So you write something.
Yeah, it will be entirely on your own right up here.
Okay.
All right. Clear? Okay, everyone. Ying, I didn't hear you. Can,
Yes.
All right. So let's go to here, HCP. Yeah. So HCP, the best is because you see, we don't want to have anyone copying from one another here. So the best is to actually do it on your own here. You have 2 weeks. Last week was 1 week, this is the second week, All right. So the experiment run for 2 weeks, so it should be able to have the time to look into finding references and reading material here. All right, guys. Okay. So let's go to HTTP. HTTP, recall back. HTTP. So HTTP, your friend told me earlier on, they look at the lecture notes here. So this is one I give you in addition to that here. So this is a HTTP, correct? We look at the pre-recorded video last week, recall back, hexagonal close back. So we have HTTP by stacking of the close back plane. All right. Yes. By stacking of the close back plane of AB, automatically we will get HCP here. So this is your illustration of a hard sphere atom model. So you can see this is your hexagon. Clear? This is your hexagon at the third layer. So this is layer A, layer B, A. All right. So at the center, there's one atom. At the center over here, also another atom. So these are the corner atom, correct? Corner atom. So this is a 3D. So you illustrate in this way, a reduced sphere initial. So I want to tell you guys, if you can learn to draw out, because it's best to pick it up. Do not just cut and paste the crystal structure from any references. You learn to draw it out because you need to do that at the end of the day. Are you following me? All right. So this is the way to illustrate. In the center, you can see 3 atoms. Inside the initial, this is one whole initial. And it's repeated because it's a 3D. Right, so there's 3 atoms here, you can see. So let's go back to your lab manual. So what is the actual number of atoms that are used to form one HCP? So if you recall back, so these 3 atoms, is it shared by any initial? Is it shared by any initial? No, it's on its own. So it's going to be 3 at this level. So look at here, this corner atom of the hexagon. How many initial are sharing it? Do you have any clue? How many initial are sharing the corner atom of the hexagon plane here?
8.
How many there?
8.
8? Are you sure?
6.
6. Okay, right. Where do you get the 6 there? Where do you get the 6 here?
Oh,
So,
it says 12.
there are 12 corner atoms. 1, 2,
12, right?
12 corner atoms, but they are not, this is 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, yeah, my pen. 6, this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 corner atoms, but each of the corner atoms here, how many initial are sharing it? By now you should know it's not independent on its own, it's shared by other initial because there's another part coming in here. How many initial are sharing this corner atom, this corner atom, this corner atom? Any idea? Do you know how many?
3.
3. At this level is 3, but another top higher one level up
6.
is another 3. So
6.
it's 6 there. Yeah. So let's look at here. At any time, the corner atom of the hexagon plane here is shared by 6 initial. So it only uses a fraction of 1/6. And how many atoms are there of this corner type atom? There are 12. So this is equals to 2. All right. So remember, I got 3 more here. I'm going to plus. So one more is my atom in the center of this hexagonal plane. So let's check out. Is it wholly on its own or shared by one initial over here and one initial at the top there? Shared by how much? Half. Yes. 2, half is 2 It means it's 2 initial It usually half. How many how many atoms of this type do we have in the initial? We have 1 here and 1 here. So there's only 2. So it's going to give me 1. So add up together, 2 plus 3 plus 1, 6. So in actual case, if you want to form my HCP, you will be using 1 over 6 times 12, put bracket, all right, plus my 3 independent atoms in the center, plus, all right, at any time, the center atom on the hexagonal plane is only shared by half goes to the top unit cell, half goes to the bottom unit cell. This is equals to 6 here. All right. So if you see this table, expand it. Use as much as you can here. It doesn't have to be one single. It can be full as much area as you need it to be. Are you clear? All right.
Wait,
Alright.
please. We
Yes.
plus 3 because it's got 3 in the middle, right?
Yes, 3 in the middle, correct. Actually, it's not shared, it's inside. Our friend here, this one is individually inside. This whole atom on its own here. It's not
Yeah.
shared. All right. So this is inside the unit cell. This is one unit cell, betul?
Yeah.
There's another unit cell here. All right. There's another unit cell here. If you connect, yeah. So it goes on and so. But these 3 atoms here, can you have another small unit cell inside? Within the unit cell? No. So this is entirely on its own here. Just like you see earlier on, you see this body center cubic, the atom inside this BCC here is actually on its own here in the center as a whole body. So
Yeah.
we have another unit cell here. It's going to be what adjacent here over here. So it won't be touching this particular atom which is shaded. Am I right? Okay. Follow?
Yes.
Can
Can.
All right, so now let's go to your APF here. So I know you guys some of you have done, some of you haven't done. I'll show you easy one. All right, so I've done this. We have done this. We have done this. We will show. We have seen. We have seen the pre-recorded video. So this one you can sketch it using your handwriting, hand drawing, or your apps here. Okay, we have done this. So now we are coming to here. Remember last week I asked you to derive this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to here. Okay, so this is your simple cubic. This is your PCC. This is your FCC. So let's look at here. Now, can you see? In all 3 structures here, we always have corner atom. Right? Can you see this corner atom? It's touching the one at the other side of the corner. So it's actually touching. So can you tell me over here how many radius of the atom are there?
Oh.
It's one atom. One atom has a diameter, correct? So
Yeah.
diameter is made out of what? 2R, correct? Radius is R. This is diameter. Am I right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me erase the symbol of the diameter there. Okay, so this is your diameter. Correct? So what you have here, this is R, this is R. Am I right? Okay, look at here. If you can't see, you see, this is R, this is R. Follow? Okay, so how much is here?
1 R.
This R, this R. Okay? Follow? So can you see? I actually form the cube, you see the cube or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cube is being drawn,
Uh,
Can you see the cube there, no? Right? So let's look at concept. So let's look at concept here. Can you tell me? So if I draw for you, so I'm going to draw for you. This is what? This is F here. This is simple cubic. Right? So simple cubic here, if you have here, recall back my cube. This is cube, correct? So we have one atom here. We have another atom here. Actually touching, clearly touching, correct? So we know that, let's say this is a cube. Do you know this length, guys? Can you tell me what length is this?
diameter. Wait. Yeah.
This is the length of the cube, correct? So let's call it A. Let's call it A first, This is the length of the cube, correct? Let's call it A. A is called what? Go back to your manual. You see A is what? A is the length side of the cube.
Yeah.
All right. Another name is that, let's call this A is equal to length side of a cube. The keyword is called H, length. Right? they mean the same. If you see this word H line, they mean the same thing here. So agree? Is A is A because it's cube, All right. So can you tell me this is representing what? One unit cell. So what comes to your mind automatically? Do you know the volume of the unit cell? Guys, what's the volume of the unit cell? Very good. Why A cube? Because it's a cube law. It's length times width times height. Correct. A cube, Okay, A cube, Okay, all right. So now we know that this is how much R? How much R is here?
2.
One R. This is one atom, Only half of it is, goes into it. This how many R? This is another R, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So can you tell me, A is equals to what? 2R. Very good. So what do you have here? R equals to A over 2. Okay. All right. So how do I know A equals to 2R? It's actually A equals to the H length is equals to R plus R, because the two atoms here, if you look back at my diagram here, clearly touching, right? So, is it touching or not? Okay, can you see? It's actually touching there. Follow? So up to here, okay? Can follow?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's look at here. Now, as I told you, I promise I guide you. We look at APF. APF refers to what? Atomic packing factor. They have many names. Another name that you see in here is called atomic packing density. They mean the same thing here. All right. So whether you see APF or packing density, they are asking for the same thing here. So in your context just now, someone told me it's 52. Remember in the video also show you 52. In here, the video also show you how much is here? 68.
Yeah.
In the video, YouTube also show you this is what? 74.
24.
So what do you think HTP? How much will it be? The video didn't show you HTP, the first video. How much do you think? It will be the same as FCC. Why? Because they come from where? The same original close packing. Very good. So these two are the same. FCC and HCP are the same here. FCC and HCP are the same 74%. Percentage. Yes, percentage.
So how do I?
74% is occupied by sphere of atoms. All right. So let's look at here. So I'm going to prove to you 52%. You have a calculator in hand?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good. All right. Now you tell me, this is volume of unit cell, Volume of unit cell is A cube, All right. So can you tell me, what's the volume of one atom? Guys, what's the volume of one atom? The atom is represented by ping pong ball. It's a sphere, Remember what's the volume of a sphere? What's the volume of a sphere from your maths? From 5? 4 over? Yiheng, what's the formula for a sphere volume?
4 over.
Hello, Yiheng?
Yeah.
What's the volume for a sphere? Mathematics.
4 over 3. How does it?
How to say?
Cube root times pi.
Over 3 pi r cube.
Yeah.
Okay, can all this you know, Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you guys? So let's look at here. Now look at your definition. Go back your manual. You see the manual give you formula. All right. I won't come to BCC and FCC for A first because I'm talking about SC,
Yeah.
All right. I'm talking about SC here. All right. So let's look at here. This is the formula. We call back packing density or atomic packing factor is equals to this formula. Oh gosh. It's equals to this formula here. Okay, so let's look at here. Now, do you know for SC, guys, how many atoms per unit cell?
Atoms per unit cell is 1.
Very good. Go back where? Here, Here,
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
This one, right? Okay, 1. The answer is already there. So this is This is 1.
Okay. 1.
Do I know the volume of unit cell? Sorry, volume of each atom?
Each atom,
4/3 pi L cube.
This is Max's law because it's
Yeah.
sphere. Okay, so multiply. So do I know volume of unit cell?
volume of unit cell is the A cube.
3A.
A cube, very
cube.
good.
A
A
cube.
cube because A times A times A minus the cube. So this is what? A cube. All right, so let's go back to this one. So let's go back to here. So APF is equals to number of atoms in the unit cell is 1. For simple cubic, I'm looking at simple cubic. Let's make it small so that you can see. Can see? All right, 1 times what? What's my volume of one atom? 4/3 pi r cube. Correct?
Yeah.
Sphere, pi r cube over what's my total volume of the unit cell?
A cube.
A cube. All right, so take out a calculator now. Let's calculate. Do I have R? I have equation 1, So I ganti this into where? Into here. Boleh ya? So I have 1. So take out a calculator. Calculate now. See what you get. 4/3 pi. All right, R cube is what? A/2. A/2. 3 times, in case if you find that it's a bit yes, what's my answer? Cube over A cube.
Yeah.
What you have here? Now this is what? A times A times A is A cube.
Yeah.
All right. So will I cancel them away? Over here, the denominator and numerator. Denominator and numerator. All right. So we write again, in case you can't see. So this is going to be 4/3 pi A cube over 2 times 2 times 2. 8. Yeah, very good. Normally I don't show this way because this is left. So in case all right, this is A cube. So this cancel. So what do I have? Calculate fast. 4/3 pi times 1/8. Everyone, what's the value?
1/6 pi. Pi over 6.
Pi over 6 here. We using pi. Friend, this is what? Percentage. Atomic packing factor is always percentage here. So how much is the percentage?
52.4%.
2 decimal place. For what? I need 2 decimal place.
36.36.
0.36.
Wait.
36. Betul. Okay, what does this mean here? Paris, what does this mean? My APF for simple cubic is 52.36. What does it mean, Paris? At any time, I'm talking about my simple cubic. 52.36% is filled with atoms. So how many is not filled? Yes, it's occupied. Occupied by. This is occupied space. So empty space is how much? Minus 100 lor.
Yeah.
47 point. Guys, your calculator, calculate.
Yeah. R cube.
Right? 100 minus 52.36 is what? You think?
100 minus 52.36. 47.64.
46.
What does this value mean? Empty space. Is it very dense? You tell me. Is it dense or light?
Yeah.
Is this high or low occupancy? It's quite low.
Low.
Only half. It's quite low.
Half.
Yeah. The one high is the one that you see the close pack plane here, the BC, sorry, the HCP and the FCC. This is 74%. All right. So, well, anyone lost? Can or not? Let's see.
Can.
I'll show you all. Okay. All right. So let's look at the next one here. So now we're going to prove this. just now this question 5 doesn't ask you to prove SC the A which is the so-called H length A is what? Ready? What do you call A? A is called what? H length. And then the name is called length of the cube. Right. So let's prove this. Do you know how to prove this? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to here. So let's draw. So this is BCC here. All right. Now, guys, I as I told you last week, I'm supposed to give this to you. I find that I can't give this on the classroom yet because some of the classes have not completed. So that's why I didn't post it up. And then some classes also they may use this as an answer here. So what you do is that if you can understand what I explained here, then if anything you can always ask me. Follow or not? Because some other classes, your 2 classes is under Dr. Ng. So it's a different instructor. Follow
Okay.
Right? So BCC, this is BCC, correct? You see how I draw BCC,
Got one in the
what's the H length? Apa ini?
A.
A. How much is here? Okay, how much is here? We know every single corner got 1 atom,
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the center, there's one more big atom there.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So what you see, going back to this diagram. So can you see clearly from here what is constant, what we can see clearly here from this diagram? Let's look at here. This one's clear, that one's okay. So if you look from this corner atom going through the body of the atom in the center to this corner atom, can you see it's actually touching, you know?
Yeah.
How many are there? So this is
4.
how much are there? So this is actually 1 R. This is one whole atom on its own, right? How many are there? 2 R. So this is half of it, only 1 R. Okay, so this blank here, how much?
4 R.
Altogether? 4 R. So what do you call this blank here? This is called the, going back to your diagram, this is called the body diagonal. Diagonal, because it's a crossover diagonal, right? Body diagonal. So if you have a body diagonal, you have another word, the face diagonal. Face diagonal is not used here. Why? Because on this diagonal, on this BCC, there's no atom on the face here. So the face diagonal is only used in where? Used in FCC. So body diagonal is used in BCC here. Right? So I shall erase this part here. We come to this face diagonal later. So far, okay?
Yes.
All right. So let's look at here. So can you tell me? This is A. So now let's label this. This is A, B, C, D. I look at this 4 point here. Okay. I cannot see my B. I'm sorry. Right in. This is my B. This is B. All right. So let's look at here. Now can you see? Onto this. This is the triangle I'm interested in here, correct?
Yeah.
So this triangle is right angle triangle. So before I can find this triangle here, because I want to define the value of the H length, is how much equivalent to my radius of the atom. So I need to put this equation, correct? So what you have here, so let's look at here. Before I can look at this triangle, I need to look at this little triangle here. Let's use another color. Can't see here. Let's use blue. I need to look at this triangle there. So by Pythagoras theorem, all right. So this is a right angle triangle. So what you have here, let's check out. We have a AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Agree?
Yes.
All right. So what we have there, guys?
This is cool.
Okay. So what we have? Anyone? After that, what do we do? Fill in the blank. No? What's AB? Everyone?
AB is
Square plus A square. A square.
A square.
Okay. You can't see the C. I know why. Wait, let me change the color pen because the C was not written well. The C is here. You cannot see the C. Let's see the C. That's why I find this is your C. Betul?
Yeah.
Okay.
A, this is B, this is C, this is D.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So what you have here? Let's go to change back the glue. So where do we go from here? So AC square is equals to 2A square. Correct? So this is
Yeah.
So
equation
AC
one.
equal to 2.
Equation one. So this is not my interest. My interest is the one touching the atom in proximity. So we know that how much is here altogether? This is 4R, correct? So
Yeah.
I will have AC. What do you do?
Root 2A.
AD is equals to how much? AD is equals to R plus 2R plus R, correct? AD is here. This is AD here.
Yeah.
How much? 4R. Okay? Can, So let's look into here. So into this triangle, can you see this triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you have here? AD square equals to AC square plus ED square. Agree?
Yeah.
All right. So what we have here? Go on.
3A
So AC is
square
how much there from equation one? AC is 2A square.
Yeah.
plus A square.
A
All right.
square.
Plus
A square.
already square. The AC square is already 2A square, correct? Plus
A square.
This is how much? A square.
A square.
This is equals to
4R.
3A square
What's
equal
my
to
AD?
4R.
It is equals to 4R.
4R.
Betul? This
Yeah.
is equal to, okay. This one is BCC, okay. The HCP and the FCC one, okay. After that, where do we go from here? So what we have here? Square, I forgot. Square,
Mm-hmm.
Square, correct. Okay. Right. So what do we have here? So 16 R square equals to 3A square. Go back to your manual. They want what? Find the relationship between the edge length or the length of the cube side A to the atomic radius R. Right? So prove this equation. So let's recap. I want to prove A, B, C equals to what? 4R square root 3. Correct?
Yes. Why 16R squared?
Yeah. Then
It should be 16R. No, it should be 16 only, right?
also square,
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Can, it's okay, it's alright, You do it slowly. So what do? They want this as the proof, They want A subject, A as a subject, so I have to flip over, 3A square equals to 16R square. Up to here, okay? So bring it slowly. This is 16R square over 3, Boleh, So what we have here, A equals to
Square root.
square root of 16 is 4, Square root of R square is 4, R, okay? Over square root 3. Okay? So you may be asking me, Miss Ng, am I going to show you this in my answer for my report here? So you see, this is my explanation. So the way you write it will be, it depends on how you expand the diagram or how you clearly illustrate it here. Because this is, I show you the derivation here. All right. So, clear or not?
Yeah.
Are you clear? This one up to here, okay?
Yeah.
We haven't come to here. We have to get this filled out. We have to find APF. We have to find 68%. All right. So can I go on? So this is proven,
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what do we do? So APF, go back. What's the formula for APF? Ready? Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the formula? APF, atomic packing factor. Number of atoms. Go back. The formula has it in the manual there.
Cell.
Yeah? Number of atoms per unit cell multiply by volume of each atom over volume of each cell. This one you must memorize, memorize the formula. Are you clear?
Okay.
Follow, Okay, so number of atoms per unit cell,
Yeah.
right? Multiply by what? Volume of
atom.
atom. 4 over 3 pi 4 over 3 pi r cube over
Volume of cell.
volume of what? Unit
Cell.
cell.
Unit
One
cell.
cell.
Yeah.
Not just any
One
cell.
cell.
Unit cell. Okay, this is cube, remember cube?
Yeah.
What's the volume of unit?
Cube.
A cube, very good. All right, it's a cube. Okay, so let's go down to here. So do you know this number of atoms per unit cell?
2.
Why 2? Because corner
and one center.
is 1 over 8. How many atoms do I have as a corner?
1 over 8 times.
I have 8 corners atom. Well, I only use every single time of it, only 1 8 is equals to 1. Then it's body center cubic BCC, So this one, there's one atom in the center here of the whole unit cell. Not shared by anyone. So it's plus 1. So equals to 2. Okay, so let's look at here. 2. Okay, guys, show me. What do you have here? Next one. I'll push this up.
It's a fear formula.
4 over 3 per r cube. What's the unit cell over here? This is A cube. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so let's go. Pass. What do you have? 2 over 3. Can you replace? This one is what? This one is I use A in terms of R. By the way, Paris, what's A? H length, very good. H length,
Length of side.
length of side. Okay, good. All right. So how do I change R as a subject now? So I make R as a subject. So for R is equals to A keep 3 betul So R equals to what?
A root 3 over 4.
Replace it Let's call this equation 1. Ganti. So if you let's put it here. I use a square bracket so that differentiate Okay, so this one is A cube over A
Cube.
3. Can I'm 100%. Over A cube. Take out your calculator now. Calculate now. See what you get.
68.02.
Are you going to show me straight away like 68 point what? So what you see, because this is a lab report here, show every detailed calculation. Don't skip. I know you have your calculator there. So what do we do here? So what do you have here? So it's 2. You must show the can score the marks there. All right. So what do you have here? So what we have here is going to be A cube. Then I will have what? Only in the lab session. In that case, you don't need to show this here. Correct. Am I right? Okay. Over A cube. So this is cancel, Take out calculator now. Go. See what you get. Calculate. 60. How much you get? 68 point.
02.
02. What's missing? Percentage.
Percent.
Meaning what? So at any time, 68.02 spaces is what? Occupied. Occupied by who? By the atoms.
Yeah.
What's the empty space?
Empty space.
32. 30 what?
31.98.
31 here. So did the question ask you for empty space? No, this is extra one. So if you put that, it shows you understand one level higher. I mean, you go beyond what is asked in the question here. That's why you ask me, is everyone going to write the same thing here? No, normally no, because some students they're they're very, what do you call it, articulate, meticulous and very articulate as well here. So you have to go more than what is asked in the question, especially in the calculation here. So this is an analysis, correct? So it never asks you for what is the empty space, It only asks you to calculate APF here, atomic packing factor. So if you give me 68, okay. But if you go one more level, 31.98% not occupied. That means it's empty. It's what? Follow up?
Extra much.
Yes.
Yes.
And just now you say what? When the empty space, right? One is lower, one is higher. What? So,
Huh?
I don't know. Just now, what lower, what
Oh,
higher?
okay. This one. Okay. This one I ask you, is this considered high? 52% occupied considered high. So you guys say yeah, high. But then you find that my FCC and HCP is even higher. 74% of it at any time is occupied by active.
So when the empty space is
this is 47% compared to your BC, how much? 31%. You tell me this is higher. This is higher, meaning what? If this is higher means what?
Has more empty space, less atoms, or less dense.
If the metal has this crystal structure, it is lighter. Lighter means what? Less dense,
so with less dense. Okay.
It will be less weight, so weight will be lesser because it's solid atom, solid and rigid atom. So now, do you see this? Is this asked in the question? No, this is extra. This means what? You analyze the findings of your value. Do you
So
see
when more dense is what? When more dense is what?
That means the packing density will be higher. If it's more dense, the packing density value will be higher.
Okay.
More space occupied by atom.
More atom, more dense.
The more the atoms, the more dense is the material. And therefore, the lesser space which is not used in the atom available. Agree?
Okay.
All right. So follow up. So these are analysis. This is what do you call it? Synthesis of your data. So your data, everyone knows how to do this, right? Everybody knows how to calculate this, correct? Because this is quite so, but then you have your just like I told you, you have this value here. What does it mean to you? So you must go one level higher to explain, to justify. All right, and this is what differentiate between your write up and your friend's write up. They will never be the same. You can never be the same. Are you clear? Follow or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I cut away because it's at the top here. All right, can
And
Now I've shown you two. Can you show me three? FCC, HCP. Is it fair for you to show me FCC, HCP? You want me to show you this? Anyone did FCC? Fadi, do you do FCC or Yiheng, do you do FCC? Not yet. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you now. Mine.
because the HCP seems harder.
Yes, of course. It's not. So you want me to show you FCC or HCP?
HCP.
Yeah,
FCC I can do.
I prepared my slide here. All right, good. All right, okay. Ask me anything here. Can I've prepared my slide here. This one is all right. Let's look at here. How do you form HCP? I need answer. I need response. When I ask question, you respond to me. All right. Now, how do you do stacking of a closed pack plane for HCP? We arrange it by what? AB,
Yeah.
Right, by now you should know this. You, close your eyes so you know. So AB, I'll get this. This is a schematic diagram. So when you draw schematic diagram, you can also draw it this way. So on the hexagonal plane, there are 6 corner atoms on this level. There's another 6 at the bottom. Follow? Okay. In the center of it, there's 1 atom. All right. So what you have here, these 3 atoms, particularly inside the unit cell, is not shared by another unit cell. So that's where we know total number is what? 6.
Yeah.
Can all right.
Yeah.
Now you tell me from here. So we know that this is asked in the question. All right. You see this question, this part. They're asking you find the ratio of C over A. Proof this is 1.633 here. So you see, this one you have to do it because it's part of the question. but I can show you the rest here. I can guide you. So before that, let's go back to here. Agree? Coordination number is 12. By now, you
Yeah.
know this. Okay, atoms, total number of atoms that I use to form a unit cell is 6. How do I know? It's 3 plus 1 over 2 times 2 plus 1 over 6 times 12. By now, you should know this very, very well. 6. Okay, so now we want to prove 0.74.
Okay.
Which means what? This is only in fraction. In percentage will be 74%. No?
74%.
Okay. Now, in your write-up, you also have to tell me example of HCP, example of FCC, example of BCC, example of SC. Right? That's how you go more in your write-up here. Follow or not? Right?
Yes.
So what you have here, now let's look at here. This one is already shown just now. So this is 6. Why do I need to know this? Paris, why is this so important? Why is it that I need to know the number of atoms in an unit cell? Because the formula for APF, recall back, require you to know this value here. Can, all right. So what you have here, now let's check out. Now, this is in slicing of it. You see the 3 atoms in the center, not shared by any other unit cell. It's 3 atoms on its own here. Okay, so let's look at how do we calculate APF.
Ayo.
Ayo. can slowly. This APF, I want to calculate atomic packing factor. Another name, Paris?
Atomic
You know like
packing.
what? Atomic. Very good. Okay, thank you for following me. All right, so let's look at here. So this is sorry, is this HCP? Yes, HCP. So if I want to know the volume of this HCP, because you know why do I need to know the volume? Look back at your formula. You need what? Volume of unit cell. This is asthma. The formula requires you to know the volume of the unit cell. Just now the cubic was easy because it's A cube, but the volume of the HCP is this here. So let's look at here. Can you tell me how to calculate the volume of the HCP? Basically, this is my base of the HCP, correct?
Yeah.
This is the base, so can I find this area? I can.
Yeah.
All this area, I'll multiply by the height, which is C. Can I get the volume?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you do here, when you go for your write-up, do not give back what I've given to you. You go more than that here. Then you will get a better grade here. Follow? So let's look at here slowly. Look at this side. This is a hexagon. So I bring it into this diagram here. Follow me or not? So I have A, B, D, E, F, G, A. How many triangle here? 6.
6.
What kind of triangle is this? Can you tell me?
Equilateral.
Very good, equilateral. How much is here?
A.
How much is here?
A.
Equilateral means all same side lah. How much is the angle here?
4.0.
Hello, how much is the angle here?
6P.
Very good. It's shown in here. So I have this triangle. I project it up, bring it to the diagram C. So can you see? So this is my length of the triangle. A. This is my base. It's also A. So do you know how to find my height?
Yeah.
Sine cos tangent.
Apa sine, apa cos, apa tangent? Hello. Yes, I want equation. Give it to me. Anyone?
1 over 2 times A times H.
I want to find H. I want to find H. H is the height of the triangle, the equilateral triangle, this equilateral, right? Now, why do I need to do that? You tell me. Because if I know this area of this little triangle, I have 6 of them, so I'll multiply 6, so I will know the base.
Base height times height.
Correct? So I want to find the whole area of this triangular base,
Yes, square.
so I'm going by small triangle. I transfer that into this figure C. So from here, the small triangle, the area of this little small triangle, area of let's call it A, B, C, A. This is a triangle, all right, it's equals to what? Hello, class? Triangle formula area is what? Half times?
Half time.
Height times? Base. Base is what?
A.
Okay, very good. Okay, now, how to find H?
H is
A squared
half
equal to
Q, boy, relax. Okay, right. What we have here? You see this triangle there, no?
sine cos tangent.
I just draw it back here. Can I?
Yeah.
This is H, sorry, this is H. This is H, right?
Yeah.
This is
A/2.
A over 2. How much is my angle? 60 ma.
60.
Yeah.
So which cosine tangent? Just now I heard you say all three. So I want to find what? I want to find H. H is what?
Opposite.
A.
Guys, how to find H?
Oh.
A over 2 over A. No.
A square minus A.
I can see guys. Can you see? I can see clear.
Yeah.
Boleh tengok boleh lihat the diagram is clear. Oh, find height. H. I'm looking at H.
Cos A over the A given the hypotenuse.
Guys, what's this? Can you tell me?
A.
A.
A. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
draw
it's
this.
cos.
Didn't know Okay.
I
So
know.
this one. So what we have here? All right. Sine 60 because it's opposing, right? The H is opposing, right? Is equal to H over A. Betul
So A, yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So H as a subset is equal to what? A sine 60. Agree?
Yeah.
So this is my height, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we have here, replace to here. So it's going to be half. My height is what?
Times
A
A
sine
sine 60 times A.
times A. Okay, what's the value?
A squared is sine 60 over 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have done half conquer, half settle. So this area is representing one of the 6 of the triangle only. So what we have here?
Times 6.
I got 6 ma. So total area of the HCP base is a triangular, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like that ma. Betul correct. A 6 triangle ma. So we multiply by 6 no? So this will give rise to 6 times one single triangle. The area is half A square sine 60 no?
So equal to 3A squared.
3A square sine 60 here. Follow?
Yeah.
So from there, can you find the volume of the HCP? Yes, volume of HCP is what?
Times C
Equal to base
times
right
height.
of HCP times my C. So your question now is how to find C. C is where? C is the height of the HCP here, right? And this is asked in this question here. Find the ratio of the C. This is the same C ma. Is it the same C? Same All right. This is the A ma. The same A length of the side of the triangle, which make up of 6 of it. The base of the hexagon. So this one you find this, then you can prove where is it? You can prove the value. You can find the APA is how much? 74%. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to give you some effort to put in to do the part. So
Sure.
all right. So basically I've done most of the question here. All right. Hold on, will it? So this one also this one
So
is students to answer.
This one got Avogadro number. What's this?
Avogadro number is a number of
Yeah. So
or molecules or ions here, reference to one
this is
more.
to calculate the density.
Yes, correct. Density.
Okay.
The lecture notes has this formula here. It's in your lecture notes. I think it's
Okay.
slide. Let me check. Have you read the lecture notes, guys?
Yes.
Yes. It's in the page. Let me check for you. Wait. It's in the page. Page 32. Slide 32. Slide 32. Right. So answer this question. This is on your own calculation. This is once you get the ratio COA, then you can find your APF for what? HCP. What's the value? 74. Okay.
Slide 32. Means 32.
Sorry, come again.
Slide 32.
Yeah, slide 32 in your lecture
Oh,
notes.
chapter 2, right?
Yeah, chapter 2.
Okay, fine.
Or not theoretical density?
Yeah.
Theoretical density, the formula here, this one is in words, So I told you in my paper, you must write either words, diagram, illustration, or you write for me formula here. So this is N, number of atoms per unit cell, all right? Atomic mass or atomic weight over volume of unit cell, VC, multiplied by Avogadro number. This is in your lecture here. Can So guys, can you do this? You need me to prove this to you?
Can.
Can Faris, can or not? Can sure. Alfredi, can someone show me? Can you show me what you have done? Can you anyone? Because I need to make sure that you are following me. Anyone have done this or not?
I'm already done, but corrupted. I only have the half of my page.
Can you show me? Show your friends there. Come, let me at least I see your work there. You know,
But
it's
I
always
only got the table.
I let you present. Never mind. I let you
only got
present.
the table, but the other gone already.
Like that lah.
I only have the table. Left the table and what's that? Yeah, the table only left.
Oh, okay. All right. So okay. Anyone? Ying? Do you do FCC to prove this part only? Prove the age length. How much?
Yeah.
Can you show your answer? I stop presenting. I let you present. Ying, you can present. You click present now. Full screen. You go to present now. You see on your top, on your bottom right hand corner, you entire screen. Entire screen. Present your entire screen. Can Ying?
My book.
Fudi, do you do anything?
Not yet. The FCC not yet.
Oh, okay. Faris, Faris? Ying, are you there? Can you press present now at the bottom right hand corner? You see the arrow present now?
I think he's lagging.
Oh, lagging.
But can try to do SCC lah. Quite understand. Yeah.
Okay, can you do it? You got a piece of paper or not?
Yeah.
Show me now, Desmond. Just write on the piece of paper and then present whatever you have.
Desmond easy lah. He got the tab.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, Desmond, show me. At least I know you guys are like you are able to follow whatever I taught you for two weeks already. Are you understand? Do you get me? Yeah.
Hold up.
Okay, I leave it to you, Desmond. You can present now.
Wait, opening the classroom, my iPad.
So in the next experiment is the microstructure. So I will upload it probably over the Friday class there because I have to make sure everything finished for this week of crystal structure. All right, thank you, Desmond.
Hold up.
So guys, look at the lab 2. Read the manual. Look at the video when I post it up later. Oh, he's good lah. Okay.
Yeah. Orang kaya.
Okay.
Orang kaya apa? Laptop so high already.
What did you say? What was that? Sorry, I didn't get you.
Felicia kaya. No lah. Yeah.
FCC.
FCC, correct.
FCC is qualified from. So Need to find E3. Okay. Number of protests per unit cell is 4.
Good. Hey, everyone, look, you must be like Desmond. At least you do your part there, because at least you can follow through. Show the derivation first. The relationship between the H length and the atomic radius.
Oh,
So that we go step by step.
here is A
Question 5. Question 5.
5.
5.
Yeah.
5.
5 FCC. FCC is cube, eh?
Yes, FCC is a phase center cubic one.
Yeah. So, then we need to find. Oh.
This BCC.
Yeah, I'm seeing how to do this. So in the middle, 1. 6.
Guys, you want to help your friend there, Paris? Or ready? You want to say anything? Want to help your friend?
Yeah.
Hey guys, after my class, do you communicate as a team, as a group there? Because you are in the same group, so always communicate together here.
Yeah, we go
Yeah,
one
yeah.
group.
I have to find the volume of each atom.
So it's type 4.
Wait. Normally we find one atom is using one sphere.
This one got four atom, right?
Don't find the APF first. Find the answer question 5B first. Then slowly we go to the AP question 5B. You have a 5B.
Find the A and R.
The H length equal to how much radius of the atom here? 5B. Answer 5B.
So in the middle of one atom. Okay.
So many things, yeah.
You can go fire.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Saya punya screenshot now.
Can?
I remember. Wait, I need to see the 3D diagram.
It's alright. It's right. Can I take over, Desmond? Because I still have 15 minutes. I'll show you how.
Sure.
Can? And see. Okay, right. Can I show you? Can you?
Yeah.
I normally don't show to other classes here. This is the first class, so I'll show it to you. Right? So I present. I go back to my scene, my screen.
I need to see the 3D diagram.
I need to see the 3D diagram here.
Oh.
So let's go to here. This is the 3D.
Yeah. I need to see how many.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Because we are running short of time. It's 2:45 already. I'll show you. Can.
Can.
Okay, to mine. So how much is here, guys? Everyone?
A.
Okay, very good. How much is here?
A.
Okay. How much is here?
A.
Okay, so we are looking at the face diagonal. Remember I told you just now?
Yeah.
If it's this one, our friend, you will be looking at the body diagonal, right? So this is the face triangle diagonal. So how much R is here?
4R.
This is R, this is R, this is R. Because you can see clearly it's cutting across, ma. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's go to concept. So this is what? FCC. So FCC, guys,
Triangle.
what do you have there? So let's look at the phaser. If I draw the phaser, this is my triangle, ma.
Yeah.
One whole atom, half of it being sliced. This is another.
R.
This is R. This is my
2R.
2R.
Then R.
This is what? R.
Yeah.
Right angle of the phaser. Remember how much is here? A. This is A. Correct?
Yeah.
One more atom here. This is at the corner, ma. Remember? There's one more atom here, right? But
Yeah.
it's not in contact, so I'm not using that length here, all right? Boleh ya? So what we have here, let's concept. So let's call this what we have here. Go back to the cube. So this A, B, C, D, lo. So I'm looking at this diagonal, all right? So give me formula. Come, AC.
AC.
What's my AC? Do I know my AC?
AC.
Or BC or AC.
Need to use the Pythagoras.
So this A, yeah? This A, yeah? Okay.
A
So what we have
square.
here?
2A square.
We have DC and BC.
Okay. BD square equals to BC square plus CD square. Agree? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. BD how much?
BD is
Correct?
yeah.
In your write up, you must show step by step. Don't jump. All right. Then you get more systematic answer here. So what we have here, this is 4R square equals to this is what?
A square. A square.
Square. Okay. So this is equal to
2A square.
16R square equals to
2A square.
Right. Rearrange. They want A, ma. Look back at the subject. They want A, ma. A. Subject, ma. Correct. So we make A as the subject. So 2A. Betul?
Yeah.
Correct. So what do we do after that? A equals to
4R.
4 times 2. Expand it all. If you find that it's hard to see. 4 square root of that is going to be 2, ma. So it's going to be 2R. I'm sorry, I forgot my square. Okay, all right. So if I have my A here, it's going to be betul, correct?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Clear. So you go step by step because 8 is 4 times 2, ma. This one 4, you know that it's a 2 square, ma. Follow or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we have here? Have I proven? No, this one is another form or it's the same one. Actually, they like to play about with the term there. So how do I do that? So where do I go from here? So where do I go from here? How do I have this formula here? 4R over they want to prove 4R square root 2. Correct. 4R over square root 2. So how do I change this to this format here? Anyone? How do I change that? How do I change that? Do you know how to change? How do I change to here? This and this actually are the same. How do I change to here? Anyone?
The at the above, right? The 16 I didn't divide.
Okay, all right. Good, very good. You're smart. Okay, let's look at here. I change color. Who's that? Iheng?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at here. It's just match here, right? So what do you do here? So what we have here? Iheng?
16.
16R square equals to 2A square. So what do I have here?
4R. Sorry?
I want to the question asked for this format.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
my answer. They are the same actually. So how do I change this answer to this format
So
here?
16 r square over 2 first.
Yeah, 16r square over 2
16r squared over 2 equals to
equals to
A square.
so my A
And we cast 4r square over root 2
for R
R
square.
root 2 here. So are they the
Yeah.
same?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are the same. So
Yeah.
don't be confused here. Maths, they are like this. They always play with the terms one, right? Okay, they mean the same thing here, right? So now I don't want A because later on we go back, we have to find what atomic packing density require you to have what R value correct. So what we have found is in terms of A relation to I should change this. What's my R here, guys? I need to use my R. R equals to what?
R equals to 1 over 2.
Right back. This is right on this side, lor. You find that right on this side. Square root 2 equals to A, lor. So R equals to
1 over
A over
2. Yeah.
betul correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can Very are you
Can.
following? Why I need R? Because I need to find the formula for APF is what? Volume of each atom cell, each atom cell, volume of each atom, atom is a sphere, so it's 4 over 3 pi R cube, so I need the value of R. Follow or not?
Yes.
So let's go to here. So what's APF? Equals to number of atoms per unit cell. Very good. Memorize the formula. Okay. Volume of what? One atom over volume of unit cell. Okay, good. Let's go fast. How many atoms in FCC?
4.
Huh? 4. You sure?
4.
Not 6.
Yeah.
Sure?
No.
Okay, 4. Very good. Okay, 4. Very good. Must have confidence. Okay, what's the volume of one atom? 4 over 3
4 over 3
pi R cube.
R
Correct.
cube.
So I write down this R. Bring it down in case I can't see. Boleh? Okay.
Yeah.
Over which unit cell? Volume?
A cube.
Very good. A cube. Okay, calculate. Now take out calculate 4. So I put inside lor. 4 over 3 pi. So it's going to be what? A over 2 square root 2 cube. Use a round and square bracket so that you differentiate it. If you're using equation or if you're using your handwriting, make sure it's also differentiated here. It's clear.
1 over
Follow or not? Okay, divide by A cube. Can cancel or not? Can cancel This is A cube inside Cancel already, right?
Yeah.
What's left? Calculate lah. What's the answer?
4. I cube
Apa jawapan?
equals to
You don't get 74. Faris will eat the screen there.
74.04.
74 point?
05. 05.
4.
Yeah, 5.
Faris, what you get? 74 point what? Faris is going to eat the white screen there. 74 point what?
1 over.
For D, are you here? For D? He left already,
No, I'm here. I pressed something wrong.
Okay, 74 point what?
Wait. We must take it again. 1.
It's okay. 4 or 5 is okay. Doesn't matter. 5 Are you saying 5
Yeah.
Then what does it mean? Don't stop here, Whatever you do in all report or all finding, all calculation, do not stop here. What does this mean here? Space occupied by who?
Atom.
It's very dense. It's very high density, very heavy. Okay.
5, 05, right? Because round off. It's 74.048. So 0.5.
So thank you for your time. So I've completed all for you. Supposed to be okay.
Yay.
So any question there? Because
Uh,
I don't see you guys. I cannot see your face again. I don't see you guys. So I'm not able to judge whether you can follow me. Can guys follow?
Can.
Can.
Can So anything
Can.
come back to me like you Mr. Ngô has my number, so you can always ask me. And
Okay.
can So what do you do?
Okay.
Mr. Ngô, Charlie, Charlie.
Oh,
Ngô, ngô, ngô.
Ngô
Ngô Charlie.
Mr. Ngô, sorry. Okay. Hey, so guys, so you go back. Today you can start to write a report, because
Yeah.
complete it, and then you can cut neatly, So the one that
Okay.
Desmond show is because it's used handwriting, so cut neatly and then do it well here. This is the first report you should be able to complete it. And this one is testing you on. This one I go one level higher. So if you can prove this, very good. So I only show you up to where I can show you because it's part of the question. Are you clear? So the rest when you come back to this question, you answer it.
Okay.
Okay, can
okay.
Okay.
Thank you for
So
your
number 9 is can do or no need to do also can.
must do.
Is it?
What don't you do? Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
You
okay.
don't have the marks there. Don't worry. It's your choice there. If you don't do, no marks there. It's as simple as
Oh,
that.
okay.
All
Okay.
answers all questions must be answered, guys. Are you clear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clear, clear, clear. Very clear.
Ask me, all questions must be answered because they have marks,
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Miss.
Declan, Rudy. Thank you so much,
Mm.
and
Thank you.
yes. Any more? Anything
Nothing.
else? Sure.
I think
Follow the format.
I
And your
think so.
referencing must do well. Referencing, if you can, don't use Callister because Callister is a textbook. So that's why I use Callister in here, So you get many resources there. Don't use the same textbook when you and your friend are using it here.
I got a few textbooks, but not sure what's the name. Wait.
As long as it's engineering materials, is fine, And latest edition,
Chemistry textbook.
chemistry solid state also can solid state because it's solid state material.
Yeah.
And the textbook do not use 1945 textbook or use group textbook. You understand me?
Yeah.
Or not? Don't use old books there. There are many new books around. E-books. There are many e-books there. And you can use media as well. All right. So
does YouTube count as a reference?
It's a media. It's a media. Yes, it's media.
Okay.
Media, that means you must code how the code for referencing is different, how referencing you have to write down exactly how they want it to be in the format there. Look at the document. In the classroom, it's in the classroom. And anything else, guys? So let me stop recording. All right. I actually took 2 hours. So sorry to hold you back because sometimes you have class back to back here. So anything this is off recording. So anything you want to ask me, it's not recorded there. Anything you want to tell
The
me?
video uploaded in classroom,
Sorry, come again?
The video. Will be uploaded.
Just now you recorded.
The 2 videos is already in the classroom. Can I ask you, when I upload something, are you aware?
Yeah. Got notification.
Got email lah.
Yeah.
Got email.
You have many
Every lecture also got.
lecturers.
Yeah, too much already.
You have six subjects, right?
5.
Or 5 subjects lah.
Got 6 or 7 lecture, I think.
Yeah, because Mr. E is the other missing paper there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so come back to me lah. Anything? Can or not?
Okay.
I just on my camera in case you can't see me. Hi. All right. Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Miss.
You may leave now. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh. Okay. I want to ask CC, FCC and what's that? BCC, BCC, both also 4R, huh? Why the outcome different? Both also 4R, then why the outcome different? Is it because the position different? You see, a BCC is AD squared equals to AC squared plus AD squared, I present, yeah. Oh, mafan na. Open again. Wah, faham gila bodoh. I understand everything, yeah. I watch Indian guy yesterday can understand, lah. I watch Indian guy cannot faham, lah. Yeah, lah, but I think I watched the wrong Indian guy. The guy must got the Indian accent, you know. He must got the Indian sound. Today we gonna touch you. You got the sound.
Indian is the best.
Then intro music. But everything can, lah. I don't know why you cannot understand. Okay, see, I already sent to WhatsApp. Okay, see, just type in the link code, lah. My code is NOB, right? Just type NOB inside. NOB something. I can change the group info, you know? Can make custom code, you know. You can make custom meeting code, so no need to like click link. Just remember, type Kote, then come in. Kote. See, wait. Enter a meeting code or nickname. Press start. Kote. So try. Kote. Is it? Laptop? Or you mean your... Yeah. Oh, try. Okay, try to join in the classroom name Kote. No, try to join using Kote. Kote. Duh. Use Kote. Use the code Kote.
Oh, you send me food.
No. Don't open two mics, fucker.
Oh, wait. I need. How do I?
No, you see, you can join using custom link, you know. They ask you, like, you go to your Meet, your normal Meet. Then you see, enter meeting code. Cannot. Oh, cannot lah. Cannot. Never mind. Tak boleh. Okay, see, here got 4R, Here got 4R, right? So, yeah. Then you see, AD squared and AC squared and AD squared, Wait. AB or AD, sorry. AD, so it's here. Wait. A to, okay. Then then AC squared. Then CD here, right? Then what AD, right? It should be CD right here. CD, right? CD, right? I think it's CD. Okay. Green is this one. Green is this one, right? Green is for this.
Sticky, right?
Huh? What? Okay, just forget it. You see, 4R is this one, for BCC, right? What the fuck, Faris? See, 4R is this one, right? For BCC, right? Yeah, for this one, right? Then you see, FCC, 4R different one. Is it because of the position line? Yeah, that's what I say. Is it because position line? Yeah, tengah-tengah tapi apa beza dia? What's the difference? It's supposed to be the same, right? Yeah, then why is it different? I don't get it. Why is this 2A? Why is it 2A? Wait, how is it 2A? AC 2A. Why AC is here ma? Why 2A? Yang. But then where got?
AC equals to AB and BC ma. You see
Here lah, bodoh lah.
the below the BCC things. Then then AC square equals to S.
Yeah, then why
square,
why here only earn? FCC only earn?
Because we just using the side
So if
I've been going through the middle part, so we don't know the side You know what I mean?
We don't know this one so we need to use the side.
Yeah.
That's why the answer is different. Okay, then this one is to find the R for this one got another one. This one is to find for what the 4R something what to proven
4R.
to prove this one
Yeah.
So we need to do two things. To get this one right. So we need to prove and find. Okay, so to prove it how it's got two. No to prove why different is here 2A squared so equals to 16R squared. So 16 over so 2 then 4R squared 4R then so we need to do two things yeah one is to prove this one then one is to prove this one okay one is to prove this one the question, right? And then the other one is to prove the APF, right? So we need two things So we need two things
Yeah, depend the question asked. He want you to find the A, so you find the A for him Then he want the APF. The APF is just for another question.
So this one is to find the R.
This is to
find the R. This is to find the A. Big brain. Wow. Cannot. My brain cannot handle this shit. Oh yeah, shit. I didn't copy one. The HCP. GG lo. Can? See, I'm adding see? I'm adding in my lecture. No, I can susun lagi. Can susun See the power of iPad. Now you realize how important iPad is for online class. So good, perfection. Then I say Apple, bro, over engineering things. Good now. I want to do 9 eh. Number 9 macam susah leh. Yeah. Copy her one. Why open WhatsApp? It's Telegram. I think I'll copy her number 9. I didn't copy full. Ah! She posts late, not on the spot one.